Hello everybody, my name's Drew and welcome back to a brand new episode of Feed the Beast. I'm just here working on the spiffy new blood altar altar that we built a couple episodes ago actually. And we're working good, and well, a couple of episodes ago. Last episode. Clearly I can't count. I mean, evidently going into a new year really messed up my brain because yeah, it's officially 2016, and this is the first official episode of Feed the Beast in the new year. How's that grabbing people? Pretty weird, isn't it? I know. But we're here, we're having fun, and we're always going to be doing more work. Now, where did my division sigil go? I'm just here killing some stuff off, and you can see how this setup is working for us. The answer is pretty damn good. There we go, that'll do for now. And it's really nice that we have this system that's relatively automated as it stands, but it could be a bit better. I'm really enjoying how the roof turned out, obviously because it's glass. I don't know whether this was finished last... Did I have this last episode? I can't remember. But this is how it's looking. Floor's all good. Obviously the red color does not show up on the map because glass is clear block. But hey, you can't win every battle. And realistically speaking, I'm okay with that. I think this still looks really neat from the inside, and that is the important part. But there's still some work to be done for automation, and that's what we're going to tackle today, using a few different items, and I'm going to really enjoy doing this. This is really fun to do all this kind of stuff, and I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. So let's go on over here. We'll come back to this room in a minute. And this is obviously our wireless setup. I know, I'm pretty sure I had that running last time, but it's super convenient to have that. But anyway, let's go on over here. We'll come back to that. And we're going to take a look at a way to automate this whole setup, starting with the way we're going to kill things. So we do have a dagger of sacrifice. You saw me using it there. And while it is relatively easy to do, it's time consuming. Very time consuming. Not something that I'm a super big fan of, and I would rather us devote our efforts elsewhere. So I can just automatically do stuff, including creating these slates that we've been making, and I'll get into how to do that. So what we're going to be starting with here is our old friend, the autonomous activator. Auto. Or AUTO. Autonomous? Ah, there it is. Autonomous activator. We're going to need one of these guys. As usual, really simple to make, although we clearly don't have everything we need. So that's fine. We'll make a couple tin gears. And by a couple, we mean like 4. And we'll grab an autonomous activator. Like that. Now, one thing we need to be aware of... Oh, you know what? No, we're going to make some other stuff before. Never mind. Forget what I was saying. Back to this. We're also going to need a sound muffler. I know I probably have another one somewhere, but easier just to make one using the good old-fashioned note block. And how much wool do I have left? Oh, good. We have enough. We had just enough, as it would seem. So we've got this the sound muffler. That'll be going into our system. Get rid of the stuff that we don't need right now, like the zombie head and the brains. We also want ourselves a void hopper. Or vacuum hopper, not void hopper. Vacuum hopper. Vacuum chest. Oh. Well, aren't you interesting? Do I want that or do I want the hopper? No, let's do the hopper. Hopper works better. And then we also need a trash can. Fluids, energy. Oh. Well, that's very interesting that there's extra. I didn't realize that it updated now. Today I learned. Okay, so we've got this whole thing set up. And this will be the basis of our automation. So first things first, we're going to... Right here. Hi, friend. You don't belong in here. Get out of there. How did you spawn? I'm not even sure how that spawned, but whatever. So we're gonna... Damn it. That's not what I wanted. I derped. Come back here. So we're going to take this bad boy. We're going to put it down right there. I need to put... Okay, that is on the back. There we go. So that guy's going to face in there, and it's going to be using the right click. Now, unlike previous versions of the mod pack, we do need to power this. There's a couple different ways we can do this, but I think I'm going to go back and grab another Tesseract. Do I have another Tesseract? Ooh, here's a question. I think I do. Let's go double check. Because with the Tesseract, we can just plop down and send it power wirelessly, and that's cool. I got one extra. I'm okay with using it. It's for a good cause. And fairly low latency, so I'm not worried about lag. Because I want to keep this as clean as I possibly can. Now, for this side, we're going to actually stick the void, or the, I keep calling it a void, vacuum hopper, right there. It'll still block anything from getting out, and that has the added benefit of, if, say, I drop an item, it gets sucked up. So no picking up random stuff in your inventory. And then a trash can, which admittedly is not the nicest way of doing this. Goes here, and we say to it, hey, by the way, I want you to output up the top. And it automatically goes in there and gets deleted. Everybody's happy. It's a win-win. Now, let's talk about automation, because there's several ways we can automate this. This is already kind of automated as itself, as you guys will see. So let's turn this back on. And we'll put our old friend, the sacrificial dagger, in there, and we'll tell it to aim low, just to make sure it's going to hit everything. And we'll turn this guy on to minor, because it'll get power. And as soon as it receives, let's see, not sneaking. Perhaps you don't work the way I think you work anymore. Regular aim level. Left click. No, right click. Sneaking. Nope, that's not working either. It'll kill them like that, but I don't want to do that. How terribly interesting. Okay, I'm about to go back to the drawing board on this one and take a little investigation, because that should work, but for some reason it's not, and I'm concerned about that. So I'm gonna go do a little bit of research here, and I will be right back, guys. Okay, so it looks like the autonomous activator route has been nixed. Doing a little research, it seems that during the last update to the pack, there was also an update to Blood Magic, and that update, unfortunately for us, destroyed all of our ability to use the autonomous activator. Apparently, it was seen as kind of a cheat. I would beg to differ, because there are ways to automate the whole process through Blood Magic. And I don't know, personally, I feel like having multiple mods, you shouldn't isolate your mod, is sort of my idea of it. I mean, some people will argue that against them, and that's fine. That's totally your opinion, and you're entitled to it. My feelings on it are, if you have other mods to interact, that's kind of the point of modded Minecraft, especially mods like this. You want to be able to do stuff, and we're going to use another mod here in a half second for some automation that we can still do, thankfully. And actually, I'm going to sleep away this rain and night. And that just kind of bothers me, because the issue was that it... Mod Creator felt that it was far too easy to get life essence and just kind of let things automate without doing a whole bunch of work around. The end result of what I'm eventually going to make is exactly the same. Like let's put this back up here, and you'll see what's going on. So right now, how much life points do we have in here? We have 9,000 LP. So if I go over here and I turn on our thing, you'll see in this guy we've got our Dagger of Sacrifice. Right where it needs to be. It's aiming low. That's cool. Not sneaking. Left clicking. That was my mistake. And it should, in theory, if it was properly working, kill everything in one hit. Let me double check that I've got that set up. So you're seeing there, it's not killing in one hit. Multiple hits. It killed it, But look at that. We're still at 9,000 LP. That is because this item now requires... See, it's going to kill him no matter what. The dagger sacrifice means nothing. The dagger sacrifice now requires an actual player entity to be the one to do it. So no simple automation. Besides making sure that the altar stays full. And while I don't mind manually killing things, because when there's a bunch of them down here, it's really easy to do. Right? So I just killed him. Now we're at 9,500. So it's not too much of a deal. I'm just annoyed that I can't walk away and let other things happen. So we'll deal with the other automation though. Things that we can take care of. So let's dump what we don't need in here. And that's going to be done using Steve's Factory Manager. So we're going to need to make a bunch of stuff from that. So if we go here, we're going to say, Steve, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need, actually, why don't we go, Inventory Manager is what we want. Right there, Machine Inventory Manager. So we're going to need one of those. And we can ditch a few things that are in our inventory. And we're also going to want inventory cables. Which one am I missing for you? Hold up. There was some glass? Really? Oop, I went down the wrong hallway. I would have thought there would have been tons of glass in there. Clearly not. That's okay. We got a ton of glass. That conveniently follows me around like a puppy. I love the ring. It's so good. So I'm a little annoyed by that automation. Like I said, there are ways around it. And it'll unfortunately require a redesign of that room. But all in all, that's really not the worst thing to happen to us. So we'll worry about the actual automated killing of things a little later. We can still do some things by hand. We're not that at a touch. So we need inventory management. I don't think we need a relay. Factory Manager. So we don't need the redstone. I don't think I need the relays. Item valve, block gate. I'm just trying to think of what I might need. I think that's really it. Sign updater, advanced inventory. I think that was really all I required to do here, because we just need a mandatory. Oh, you know what? No, I think we're sure. I think we should be okay. We should be fine, but we'll find out, because I'm not 100% on how this mod actually works. I need to bat myself here. Or not. Screw it. I'll go like this. Okay, so we're going to say we need the inventory manager. And we want inventory cables. Which I feel like we may need more of them. So we're going to put that inventory cable right there. And we'll put the manager in the middle here. So right now, if I want to say create a trigger, and then we want to have intervals, fine, and we'll have a flow control, connections, split. No, I don't think we need a split necessarily. Well, yeah, no, we'll do a split. 2 outputs for now will be fine. And now this is going to be a bit of a learning experience for me as well, because I'm not super good with Steve's Factory Manager. I do know it somewhat though. So what we want to say is we want to have you output to, hold on. Stop. Give me back. No. Stop. There. Okay, so connections, what do we got? Split. That's fine. And we want to have a condition maybe? Yeah. That makes sense. So we don't need the flow. We definitely need the condition. So if I look at the condition here and say inventory, load altar. So that, all right, so this is kind of what we want. If, yeah, because if it's got, okay, that should be what we want. Now we also need some more stuff. So let's go over here. We're going to need some more inventory cable for sure. Also, like I said, I have no idea how this is going to work the way I think it is, but we're going to find out. Yeah, give me another stack, baby. Because we'll need them. And for now, we can use the chest that's just hanging out here. So the idea, let's go back to bat form, which is, oh, so useful for stuff like this. The idea here is that we're going to go over here. Oh, wow, this really used up a lot of that fantasy block what I was making. I wondered why I used so much. Oh, that would be why. Okay, so that's over there. Let's dig you out like that. Okay, so we've got the inventory manager there. We'll drop it down like this. And we're going to tell it, because we're going to have a condition saying, like, look, if there's X, then do Y. Worst Kayla rating ever. Kind of don't care. Whatever. They're connected. Okay, so let's take a look at this bad boy. So we're going to say condition. Check. Oh, it doesn't check it. Oh, because they're not actually connected. That would be why. Okay, so now if I look, we should have inventory. Yes. Target. Nah, doesn't matter. We'll say down. And we're to activate. And we're looking for stone. So if there's stone, you're going to output. So we need an output. Where are you? Output. So create an output, or I guess an input. And an output. And we're going to say, yeah, I guess that's the way we're going to do this. We're going to have the trigger up top, the flow, and then we'll have our set of conditions. This is probably not the most efficient way of doing this, and I'm going to do a little research, but that's beside the point. So we're saying if there is stone in this guy, we're going to input you, inventory, input, chest, target, down, activate, stone, whitelist. That's fine. That's cool. And then output, inventory, blood altar, target up. Can we do that? We do that. Inventory selected. Good. And because we whitelisted up top, it shouldn't matter. And I want to test this. This is where the ridiculous will come in. So we're going to say flow. That's cool. That's cool. And that's cool. So that should be working, provided that we had actual stone in that. And that's not what we wanted. Gave us a whole bunch of stone. That's probably not right. I wonder how I can make it do one. So I wonder if I have to check. I wonder if I can check if there's check this instead of that. So we would check the. There has to be a way to do that. Hold on, let's put these back in here. God damn it! Get back here, you. So that would be a way to do it. So here's what I'm looking to do then. So we're going to check the blood altar. I just put a whole bunch. That's not going to work, but that's fine. Let's just dump a bunch of crap in there. Does it actually work, though? Can I, like, just toss a whole bunch of them in there and then have it go? I wonder. Let's turn this on so that we get that going. And I guess I can put the sound muffler somewhere. Like that. So it'll do its thing. It's taking a long time here. It is going. But I'm wondering if it will do multiples or not. Because if it does, then whatever, I don't really care. Problem will be solved. If not, then I gotta change this up. So we'll look at the blood altar. If there are no stones, go to that inventory, take it, and output it back to the blood altar. That'll be the condition. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working the way I want it to. Okay, but at least I know what to do, so let's go back under here for half a minute, and we'll break that trigger. So actually the condition will be inventory check that. Selected, target up, activate. Unselect the chest. And we'll say if there is stone, no, wait, how do I want to do this? Condition check. Flow control. Conditions. I wonder what I would use to do this. Create a container variable. What are you? Is this what I want? Variable. White variable. Global. Local. No, that doesn't help me. Delete. No, that's not going to help us. User preferences, sign updater, camouflage, command group, condition. So what can I change the condition maybe? Items. No. Oh, okay. So we're looking for that. If there is, okay, there we go. This is what I want. Okay, so if there is stone in the altar, if that's true, then we do nothing. Okay, I got it. If it's false, if there is no stone, then we target the chest and we make sure that there's that and that. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. Okay, so let's go back up top and check and see if that works. Come on, how'd you get? So let's put these back. Because right now it'll do all of them again. I wonder why. I wonder why it does all of them. Come on, man. You're supposed to have a job to do. Give me those back. Give me those back. There's got to be a way to do this. I'm going to go back to the drawing board and be right back, guys. Okay, we're back, and I've got the new version of our little flowcharty thing here. And here's how it works. This is very much not the final product, I think. I might just leave it because I'm lazy. But the idea is that there's two flow conditions. The first condition is saying if there is no stone, where is it? Stone. If there's no stone, take a look at the chest. And if there's stone in the chest, move one. I actually was able to specify one stone, move that one stone into the blood altar. And then conversely, if there is a slate, take the slate, move it into the inventory. So if we go up top, we've got a ton of zombies, which I'm going to turn off for obvious reasons. And now I'm going to put that. And you should see one slate get made. Why are you not working now? Oh, because I probably didn't connect. I probably didn't connect everything. Nope, did not. Okay, so there's our trigger. So it should trigger, and we'll go, hey, by the way, boop, one of those, and it's going to start. And then we should see it as soon as it pops, turn away and go where we want it. And it does. And automatically a new, look at that, And that is how you actually automate the slates. Now, I'm going to do some research and see what I can come up with. I'm going to put the outputs over here as different inventories. Like we'll have silver inventories or whatever. And this will be the outputs for all our slates. And then I can have it be like, yo, from the input chest, looking at the inputs, if I wanted to do the other slates, like if it's not doing anything right now, I can have it check and say, hey, if you've got blank slates, make demonic slates or whatever, right? Like I can cycle them through and everything should be hunky-dory. We are going to need to make some runes of augmented capacity. That much is very, very, very clear. And we'll need to do that relatively quickly. But for now, this is our basic automation. I need to get this up to a tier 3, which means I need more runes. I have one blank slate here in my inventory, but I also have 7 more here. So I've got 8 in total. So I'm going to let this guy automate and do its business in order to get all the blank slates that we need. And hopefully what will happen is we'll be able to do this. But let's take a quick look before we wrap up at some of the runes we're going to need. So the runes that I really need to get very quickly are runes of augmented capacity, which requires a master's blood orb, which will take a bit of time. And we also need runes of sacrifice. Those are really easy to get because all we actually need are reinforced slates and an apprenticed blood orb. Now the archmage, nope, because that needs an art. Ooh, does augmented really? Oh, I can use a magician's blood orb. So once we get to tier 3, that's really easy because we can make a magician's blood orb, no problemo. In fact, I could probably get an apprentice's blood orb right now. Let's take a quick look. Can I do that? An emerald and a tier 2 and 5,000 LP. Keep calling what I call them let's plays, but no, that's not the right term. We could probably do that, you know. How much LP have we got in here? We got enough. Let's do. Let's take you out of there for half a second. We'll let it run. One quick thing. We're gonna make this work. I think I have emeralds left. Yes, we do. Let's grab an emerald. That's the wrong side. Only problem with bases with multiple hallways is remembering which hallway you need to use. So we do have a tier 2. We have how much LP? Oh yeah, we got enough. Some speed rooms would also be good because then we would be able to speed up how quickly these processes go, greatly increasing the amount of automation we can do. I'm going to tell you now that the way to automate this is going to be using something called the ritual, it's a ritual called the Well of Suffering. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. And it damages all mobs in a specific location. Supposedly, it's not crazy efficient. And like the one way they say to do it is to actually bury it under here. But I might find a way to make it look fancy and put it above the altar in this space. Because that should work. We'll just have the same process. We'll just drop zombies on it, and everybody goes home happy. Bam. Apprentice's blood orb. So now I can at least make reinforced slates, should I choose to do that. But the first and foremost thing is just making some blood stuff, because we do need to make a bunch of runes, and I'm probably going to do that off camera. Rune. So we want these runes of augmented capacity. We can use a magician's blood orb and an imbued slate, which imbued slates require tier 3 anyway. Efficiency runes, yeah, we're not even activated. Rune of acceleration. Maybe they're just faster speed runes. See, speed runes are really easy to make, and I might actually make 3 of them to put on this top tier. We'll have 3 and 2 runes of sacrifice. That at least it speeds the process up when we're just straight up doing our blank slates, because we do need a lot of blank slates in order to make this happen. At any rate, guys, this is the end of the episode, and you know what to do. Give it a little thumbs up if you liked it. Of course, you can always find other work I've done in the description box below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Again, Happy New Year. I've probably been saying that to you all week by now. New series, not even new series, new year. It's going to be awesome. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.